This is the burning question. Am I getting in to starting a social media marketing agency business too late? Is it saturated? It is the burning question that every new business or potential business owner wants to know. They say things like, if you go to on YouTube, there's thousands or hundreds of thousands of videos that you can find on SMMA, on SaaS, on being an agency, on doing Facebook ads, on doing PPC ads, on doing Google Business Profile rankings, on building lead gen sites, on just about everything when it comes to working with local businesses. Is it saturated? That is the question. And so in this video, I'm going to prove to you what I actually believe and what I know in my heart is the absolute truth. And I'm going to do it in a way where data doesn't lie. And as humans, we typically see opportunity and try to find ways and excuses on why we shouldn't take up that opportunity because they're afraid of the risks. They're afraid of the money risks. They're afraid of the time risks. They're afraid that they may have to quit their job. They're afraid that their friends and family will make fun of them as they go off on a venture to better their life and their family's life. So most of the time they fall for the more shinier objects online, the things like e-commerce, the things like affiliate marketing or starting an MLM, whatever it might be, it doesn't even matter. The work at home industry is a crazy one. Buying real estate with no money down. I mean, we can go on and on about the money-making opportunities that you can see all over the internet. And so the typical and average or even above average person is going to be skeptical and weary and ask the question of, well, this business seems like a real business and it seems like a logical one. And what is wrong with it? And so they talk themselves out of it by thinking it's saturated. Everybody's doing it. And so what I want to do is jump on my screen here and I'm going to share with you results from my coaching program, but only to prove a point. I don't need you to click anywhere. This is not about what I do outside of posting YouTube videos. This is more about getting your mind right and seeing an opportunity and seizing it. And finally being able to say, I'm going to put everything into it because I'm no longer afraid that this is saturated. Okay. Obviously, you know what my answer is when it comes to is SMMA, marketing agency, local marketing, whatever you want to call it, is it saturated? The answer is not even close. So let's jump on my screen really quick. Now, I'm going to have to spend a lot of time blurring out names because I'm not allowed to show any names whatsoever. This is my private coaching group. I don't know when I'll post this video, so it could be in a couple weeks, most likely, because I have a few more videos I need to get out before this one. But we're sitting in the middle of March around that, okay? And so if you take a look at just a quick search, some people throw a hashtag in to share their wins, okay? Some people don't. Some people put LMV sales contest, whatever it might be. But as you can look here, just a quick scroll. This person landed a $500 towing client. This person's getting paid $75 a week. This person is sharing wins that they're getting their clients' leads. This person getting paid $925, getting paid $500. This person just landed a trial for their wedding photography. This is just one of our training videos on Facebook ads. This person said that they ringed over $11,000 in the last 2 days. Ryan is meeting up with other LMV members. Just tons and tons of client wins. However, don't think that I'm trying to say that everybody wins who comes across our coaching program or our teachings. It is not true at all. And I'm going to share with you why I'm sharing all of this with you. Wes, $1,200 a month plus they pay ad spend. Ryan, this guy, lifetime value since he joined us, 1.1 million. I mean, I have many of these. Let me jump over to really quick, just to prove my point. LMB sales contest hashtag. Like quarter one sales contest, the top 4 people. Alfredo landed 17 clients. So this was like a few days ago. Mike landed 2 clients, getting paid $10,000. Ryan, $9,500 with 5 clients. And Andy, those are our top 4 in a couple weeks sales contest, okay? Ahmed is $1,500 per month. He loves the restaurants. If I even scroll through these, it will blow your mind. But I don't want to over prove my point here, okay? So the bottom line is brand new people coming in, winning, veterans still winning, whatever it is, people are winning in this business. Now, I want to go over here. What's more important is I want you to look at this, okay? 6,391 members, all right? Granted, we have a lot of people who succeed in this business who come into our coaching program, a lot. However, it still probably only makes up maybe 15% of all the people who've come in here. So we have 6,391 active members. We've probably put into this 7,500 to 8,000. So it is safe to say that even though it may seem saturated, the 8,000 people that may have come across our training and paid for it, let's say, see, just because it feels like a ton of people are getting involved in this business doesn't mean that all of them actually run the business. It is a very important point to understand that. Just because millions of people go to college doesn't mean they all graduate. Matter of fact, that rate has been dropping for the last 20 years of start to graduation. Okay? So it may feel that if you're interested in the SMMA business, it may feel that everybody's starting it. But I can guarantee you, by proof in the pudding, by doing this since 2017, it's a guarantee that 90% of the people don't even make a phone call or send an email or even go through the first video of the training. With all of that being said, I want to show you actual data. So, we're going to start with 33,200,000 current businesses. Now, I have here 8.8 million new businesses starting. It's every other year, okay? And there's a reason why I did that. So it's 4.4 million new businesses started every single year. So it's if we're talking about every 2 years, that's 8.8 million. Let's say, according to statistics, 20% of failed businesses happen every 2 years. Now, that's the reason why I have to use 2 years, because that's the statistics. So 20% of 33.2 million is 6.64 million. Let's say businesses are now gone. But we've added 8.8 million. So we actually had a little bit of growth. Okay, I'll get to this point in a second. Year 4, okay, starting off with 35.36 million, added 8.8 million because it's every 2 years, 7 million failed, 37. So if the statistics are correct, the amount of people or businesses in the pool that are willing to pay people to run their marketing is growing, even with the failed businesses. Okay? Now, let's say there are a million agencies. Okay? There aren't, but let's just say there are a million people. And by the way, this is just United States. Let's say there's a million people. And I know for a fact, unequivocally a fact, that there aren't even close to a million people. It may feel like it, but there's not even a close. When I say boots on the ground, that's like a million people. The biggest, we are one of the largest coaching programs in this business. And we've had 8,000 people that maybe have come through us with 6,300 active. There's still, and I know a lot of other huge agency coaching programs. And so and they probably, and all the students probably add up to maybe 20,000 total of the million that I'm making here. So let's say there's a million. Let's say there's a million good agencies out there. Well, in order for them to handle all of the businesses, okay, if we averaged it out, that means each agency would have to be doing 35 clients. Now, if you're a big agency, you could probably do 35 clients, okay? But it's doable, right? You're gonna need a couple employees. It's doable. There's some probably corporation, like big, huge agencies out there that maybe have 100 employees and handle 200 to 300 clients. It's possible. It's not possible. It's guaranteed. It's happening. But on average, if you had a million people doing this business, and let's not just say a million people, let's say a million businesses, a million agencies, that would be 35 clients. Okay. But if we said, well, maybe there's a million people learning this business, okay, and only 10% actually do something, well, if you take that average, that means that each person that is doing something would have to land 353 clients in order to fulfill on the 33 million businesses. And you may say, well, James, a lot of these businesses have in-house, right? Maybe they have a marketing team in-house. And that is true. However, if you take a look at statistics when it comes to who the hell knows how to actually run a successful marketing agency, even if you're graduated from Harvard with a marketing degree, I can promise you they're not running Facebook ads for a plumber or a tow truck company or a med spa or an orthopedic surgeon. They're not. I know they're not. Okay? If you go to Harvard for marketing, you're creating commercials probably for Dunkin' Donuts, or at least working your way up that ladder. When I say that this is so far from saturated, and when I tell you that this will never be saturated, I'm not just saying it. Okay? And if you scale this out, if you just use these numbers, 404 would have to, by year 10, it's not getting saturated, it's growing, and the need is more. Statistics don't lie. And again, let's say there's 100,000. Now, if you go look at like GoHighLevel, right? What do they have? How many people do they have? 20,000, 25,000, maybe, right? And that's like, if I even look at the agency world, I feel like every single agency in the entire universe uses GoHighLevel, right? You're not going to be using ClickFunnels. You're not going to be using those things. And so this is just talking about if you're a full-fledged agency. Now, what if you're niche specific? Not only niche specific, what if you break this out into actual services? Because there's a lot of businesses that will hire people to do different things, right? You may hire somebody to run your Facebook ads, and maybe have somebody that does your pay-per-click advertising. You may hire, and vice versa. You may hire somebody to do your email marketing, right? But they don't know how to run Facebook ads. So this isn't even talking about people who are just specialized in a certain service, okay? You start breaking these things out, the exponential opportunity is so wide open today, yesterday, and 10, 15, 20, 30, 50, 100 years from now, it is ridiculous. Saturation is in the eye of the beholder. And I encourage you, if this is a business that you want to get started in, get that out of your head. It is farthest or furthest from the truth. And that, my friends, is the reason why I'm so excited about being in this business. The fact that I've been in this business since 2014, and I've watched the growth of it, right? 2014, not many people were doing this. 2023, tons and tons of people are doing this, but yet the market is still wide open. I see it every day. I see new students who know nothing about this business come in, and in a few weeks, a few months, 6 months, 3 months, doesn't matter, everybody's different, and change their life. I see it every day. And if it was saturated, that wouldn't happen. I hope this video calmed your nerves a little bit. If you were wondering if SMMA was saturated, unequivocally, the answer to that is absolutely not. If you go and check out other videos on my channel and you are interested in snapshots and resources, whatever that is, I'll put the link in the description of how you can join my school community. It's slowly building. I'm slowly adding resources to it as I build them out, but it could be good just to jump in there. It doesn't cost anything and it's free. Appreciate your time. And if you're feeling up to it, smash that like button. Give me a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are about saturation, and make sure you subscribe and turn the notifications on. I try to post 1 to 2 videos every single week about business, marketing, entrepreneurship, real estate, and money. Talk soon. Bye-bye.